Hello YouTube, this is an Oblivion any-person speedrun. If you're unaware what any-person means, it means that you simply have to complete the game from start to finish, and that's it. You're allowed to abuse any game mechanics to your liking. By the way, I tried to record my key inputs for the run, as you can see from the keyboard layout, but it somehow didn't work, so just ignore it. Now let's get the run started. The first thing we do is bind the flare spell and cast the adrenaline rush spell right away, since it gives you extra speed. And what's going on here is, so I'm running at a wall and then immediately quick saving. Then I reload the same cell, and since the player model actually loads into the cell slightly before the wall does, you can just clip through the wall that way. And you see me utilize this method quite a few times during this run. There I just grab a key from that goblin so we can open the door, and here we clip through another wall. That clip is the hardest in the run, or the least consistent at least. The clips there looked really easy to do, but they are super inconsistent to actually chain together like that all first try. So that was really nice. One thing I should mention is that as a community we have decided to remove loading times of any sort from the final time, since loading times are very much hardware dependent. So that's why you see the timer pause during any sort of loading screen. Coming up in this next section, what I do is I kill this guy so he doesn't cause any trouble. Now I need to get Glenroy to a very specific spot for the game to progress. So I punch Uriel 6 times, and that makes them get angry at me. So Glenroy follows me faster. And there's the spot where he needs to be, and that makes all these doors to open. So I can kill the Mythic Dawn agents, or the assassins rather. There we go. Now I wait here for 1 hour to get my magicka back to full, and then we select the bird sign. We pick the steed since that gives you 20 extra speed. Now there I hit Uriel once again to make him follow me. Actually I need Glenroy to follow me as well, and he will. I need him to get to a spot again for the game to progress. There's a door here that needs to be unlocked, and it won't be unlocked unless Glenroy gets to this spot here. So I talk to Uriel, this is some necessary dialogue I have to just spam through, and there the door's unlocked and we can progress. So here is the last clip of this tutorial section. You can very conveniently clip through the wall and land right on top of the sewer entrance. Very convenient. And now we just run to the exit. So here you just kind of have to be aware of the rats, since they can block you sometimes. And now we're out of the tutorial. Now the only thing left in this run is we go to the temple district of Imperial City, and there's one last clip here. And for some reason Bethesda decided to put another door behind the main entrance to the Temple of the One that actually brings you to the very end of the game. As you can see here, there's a door that's like halfway through the ground, and that brings you to the very ending sequence of the game. We just have to run outside here, hit this pop-up quest update so Martin can appear in the temple, and now we wait for around 10 or so hours, and Martin appears in a little bit. And the spot where Martin has to stand is again very specific, and when he appears here he can be randomly far away from the spot or very close to the spot. So this time I got good RNG, then I just give him a little push here, and then he just needs to take one step, and it's time. 3:20 0.1 without loads. With loads it's about 4 minutes 30 or so under 5 minutes overall. And that's the Oblivion speedrun. If you'd like to see a no out of bounds speedrun, which I highly recommend, I think it's definitely more entertaining than this run. The no out of bounds run is about it's less than half an hour. I'll have that in the video description below if you want to check that out. And thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the run.